Spain for no. Be almost a 1 goal. The Italians scored and they equalized.
Yeah, they equalized.
Near but twice or be intimate.
But one team was
can say Spain for no yard.
But one team was getting the chances.
I never comes on my yard. Some team in Italy for no born and said on board.
Italy woman yard because me I said it. Some me say before the game I told you that Italy for need to be Spain for no more. You watch a born and more. I was so emphatic here. Said they can't match the Spaniard. And then the evidence was so clear.
The evidence.
Oh, so I'm going to Italy for no. They outpossessed them. They created more chances than them. Shot on target. Everything. I'm ahead of Italy in the game yesterday. All the most important key ingredients in game beyond Spain, in Italy, and Ra. And a cooperatives. And I like why I told you say, boy, no call extra time. I say, I know Spain for no penalties. They are very poor. They don't have good kickers. I was so sure said, "O man tell me game no din na yare kwa. Spain Italy be you mafrim." Entenra. Say now we hype about this Italian team na ya. Luis Enrique na man tell me obi ehun say "Dabi me for no Barella enko no team match Pedro mo ne Busquets ni Koki."
Eh ni ehun ball bi ehun ya na.
Oh, Dabi, Andra boy, you have na Italy for. You start game na some defend ya you ko ewie. They defended from start to end.
Awa
Wembley.
Game control, ball no more.
Football no cry. I'm kind of saying.
How the whole country
Anyway.
So are you good? Say,
the same people. The same people. They will come and talk about Mourinho. And I only say, oh boy, efficiency is the key. Mourinho there. Oh, you see, I know the same position. Me ba.
Specific. We can.
Oh, me ba. Sentina me free when I'm said that. Me said that be boost our question because you have a certain position about football. Say football, the Oko Park so with a strategy, and now can be about the way the way Gary Southgate wants to play. Who say wait to see no ye say. Who say no ye say no dinya results or the old baby or one. But say Spain Italy go bobo. Now say Spain from probably knowing the strength of Italy, knowing the strength of Spain, decides to play in a certain way, and get the results that they want. And they also come queen.
And they decides to play.
They came to play their normal game. By Spain for now almost born.
The game that I saw a particular first half, which was dominated by the Spanish. It was a Spaniard. So where the way on the boy and almost shocking Italians. But in the second half, I saw an improved Italian side that decided to contain them.
That was only 15 minutes. Contain
them, and they get the results that they wanted. And you be kumobi, and you be 2 milika bani uman They at the end of the day contain them, score the first goal. Oman to me and defend it. Spain for take the game to penalties and beat them.
Spain for nama.
That's exactly
the they couldn't. My analysis from where we go feel baby I made the say nra. I told you here that they will dominate Italy for I told you here. Say they will dominate them. Spain Italy for team match or more. Say yanji born yambo omuntimi. Andra, Italy are lucky. They are in the final. But if you are seeing them who say the best team and Kofi in the game now, you share no but
I'll go in your best like our final.
And never shall another semi-final game. England and Denmark. Now say I follow this Denmark team from the day one. Macron was in terms of the quality that they have in their mix. And the kind of game or mobile. So no wonder we do that level of Madrid, you know. But England team, no. Quality, Southgate, Ukra. And so relaxed, game beyond players officer. But me for Wembo, we best to this style of game and person ball. On one I be tournament, it will be about the first 11 there. But gotta Southgate there. Or show opponent, you know. Or so much quality on the bench, you know. Because another Saka bebo, and the Grealish bebo. And the Jadon Sancho bebo omunya emana resource ohia e wo tournament to I remember the last time they met competitively na World Cup 2002 Abrana Michael Owen Nemone Heskimo Ferdinand Eshegu Sama United England winning game by 3-0. Since then acquire friendly and all mabo. Now England team no Mr. Otuo I na M11 say mo be we and obi am credits. Aye opponent obo mo bono obo team bia ne style a odeko. So understand is could defend it. It could defend it. We don't could defend no.
We defend it.
It don't could defend it. They go with attacking minded. You see, I'm bossing our defense. Oh, Jabisha Mboboni now against Scotland. Go no man say. Go and check. Go look the phone. Against Scotland, I'm Mboboni now. Go no man say.
England score 100 chances or say.
England your chances, almost your chances maybe.
So
it was England team at this tournament. They've been very, very solid defensively, in midfield and in attack, and they are getting the results. And then one game I better because of how them are bossing the ball. So Damsgaard, Paulsen more in midfield. How control game Horsberg more, but and the end of 90 minutes as usual, England winning by 2-0.
Mr. Otuo, one person now mean support selection Luis Enrique Ducoy. Now I thought at least so Real Madrid now 1 or 2 players be in, even though no players no injuries near there but then if you say still Sergio Ramos at least could make a case as well as 1 or 2 Real Madrid players. So now we need hope our Spanish team way. But I remember last week now I came back to say that many jomu progression how our team no we our first game very poor, second game the same. But from our third game, when they started to score, even though first game and poor, second game and poor, no, you could see say no chances. But how to bury the goals, no, now it was not coming. But after that, the third goal, the last game in the group stage, you know, and next game round 16, no, so to extra team and no many surprise. Say a Spanish team air ball like that, a typical Barcelona style of play. Now a possess no more attacking, create a lot of chances. But the problem has always been that attacking instinct, you know, whereby you need a typical number 9 making that waves, you know, or the opposing team. Yes, Morata has not been that Morata that we know, but at least one man okay performance. But Enra, what happened was that, and I'm happy that it looks like that, and yeah, team concept ni biase because they're not Zakito Kano. You seem not to agree with him. You feel that Mourinho star or a bit of a defensive star of play. It's another way. But if what kind of thing?
When so NTN
BMT and I make an
sometimes so NTN me Zakito ka ena Kofiriki SC komu kuye
yeah.
And I'm able to say, yeah, na any is it so no be bobo no creative chances? And I say, must all dominating play or midfield. And I did because you say Kofiriki, what Haley a system. I can't with them one, not twice, several occasions say. A quite before so a grand result on the field of play for you. That's more important. What can be brave? Oh, baby, especially anytime issues of Mourinho has come up, they all can say a choir of a faso, a deploy team to get results. That's what Mourinho does. And a man here Jose. So they all recall it. Work up, no one need to work more. It's a consistent position.
Yeah,
and you know, if Mancini realizing say Spain for me do more agra, Ombegum and Massey. Now so this has over continue in a certain way. I don't know case komo say kumo. Well, I don't know me say because me the entire Pep Guardiola says you make sure you dominate you. But mama ye hu ha say since Akremto was our position be like you say and no na ye hia. The hia results are being at the end of the game.
Of course, that's
if that is the case, then the Italians realize that the speed they must play for you know. To be first half game na me here no it was different in the second half. First half no dey and I can say no omu queen to the name but in the second half where ya oh yeah near be massa incessant attacks na massa bim
of course
as a result of that counter na the goal Italy go no by and still they persevered and equalized.
Yeah.
And a call extra time. He contained them and won on penalties.
Good.
And one more queen name, I said, David and Goliath. And I mean,
no, in a way, and I said the whole understanding of football. I think Seriki has more kind of and Kenya wrong. So Gomu Queen, he's talking about certain aspect of the game, the team play, dominance, passing, chances creation, and our can nobody has said that. No, Obianka said you, but you can't say who we are. The end result, no, is the most important thing.
And because if I get what I want in a game, I say
that is the concept. Mimi free say, "Ubet my do football." Dominating ye we create chances say we not the other opponent now our call the other side no ebe share wa at the end of the day there no the beka and no win you know and your game my boy football is not like a boxing every kind points you see the point so and every game now Enrique eba game no realize say the Italian team no Italian team to more ball like Italians. A typical Italian will prefer to play that catenaccio, that defensive approach, and will take time to attack. But this throughout the tournament, Italy team they also want to have the ball and play. They'll be dominating teams of normal elbow. And if you decide to play Spanish team like that, because that's why you have a problem. So that's when we can't be my kai kotokone wafa game be the metaka wansem. Say hereby Bakelo take charge for the first time. Now he wanted to play Wafa in the way Wafa ball. Kotoko game ni pa. Ye game no na bo draw. Supporters a gap. And I was saying no. Wafa on the ball. That is Wafa no Juma way. Ball is a football school. They play, they possess, they create opportunities and that stuff. You trust on the that way won't me. At the time Conte, sorry, Mancini realizes say, especially in the second half, say so try to stand toe to toe with them. I hear by the time I game no. No one here, so that's why what BT or bar with the strategy a working man on second half. No. So by the time I hear about game, Spain air dominating, it was Italy the NHF first goal. After that, Spain was dominating H to equalize. You get the point. So it was a game, Misoto. Maybe I wouldn't say that because me might believe or my understanding of football no might be different from me as a rookie. So no, so the team. Yes, the total performance, they dominate. They would dominate. Yes, yeah, me Moreno disciple, and I believe in how he plays, and that is me how I play football. And I think say Italy called that way and a boa. But that we can we are say the Spanish team no. I think say Omo exceeded some of us.
It's a team for the future.
Omo exceeded some of us expectations.
It be a World Cup.
Yes, very good. Because a team I want to believe that
the Masters and
a typical Spanish no team any, but the guy has played and has played well. And the goalkeeper in terms of penalty shooting, who's almost Switzerland they call similar way. But the we believe Italian team is they've got experienced players, super players. And the look at how no more airborne penalties. So if Switzerland setting players like Bonucci, no one boy in Switzerland take a year for free. But then I think kudos to them. England against Denmark. A game I expect the English to win the day and go to the finals. Yes, a game because already how the English are playing now. So yes, a beer. That fluidity now person from a typical from English team almost Ibono. But so they are enjoying the tournament. They've played 4 matches without conceding a goal. Forget about opponent. There'll be 5 matches, right? Prior to this, 5 matches without conceding a goal. Say set team without conceding a goal. But over to one aspect of the game, no, they are fortified in terms of defending. The attacking wise, and the Hurricane association goals, and it is working. Raheem Sterling has been there among other players almost that support now. And so say because the tournament we am a team beer. England won't be in film. In terms of the performances in the competition, yes, Mono can say even without Eriksen, Denmark for no dangerous. And I believe that. As I understand that because our team no a travel on what do we call it collective play. What I say, it's not about team them based on the individual between a collective play. It's going to be a tough game, but at the maybe a game to England.
I come here, that's it.
So first on
what combo pa.
Legend. But just all here there.
Hey.
Mama wish lawyer happy birthday.
Yeah,
Lawyer. The sports lawyer.
Organizers no near ready.
Oh, fine. Me wish Baba is a happy birthday.
Say only say na handle.
Video on fire met to you.
There be me where you are. Yeah, appeal for your man 50% babo.
Yes, I can be a man. Na one
for the 2 million.
Nana Obrempong was an anam cast man point in it when you ask man point in celebrate birthday.
Oh, okay.
Obrempong Boache and San Debra as man point in it. Kumasi Nipa pa and see lawyer ene Nana or ene Yamatrinkwa Yakupon in Shiramu Bibrebe. Legend. You see,
I'm for the ceremony 10 birthday or more Nipa.
Oh, na
friend him for ne kokos kakere
on penny for
bibia baso anu
na the family bibia baso ye man
me enti o ya
pasata wo no so dey na say
azazo go man boy dey you are honored say
yeah
obe fro say
yeah
so him bia invite oda
yes
okwa unsampa
yeah na from cry
oh background ya na ehunu
say empany for na friend
okwa no yampa na obadi
led by unit committee member Paka
unit committee for me I sem do there
turn the message back
enye kucha go
no
I sem unit committee
ba no bodo talk
because asem ni ma
Paka so dem be kwana na ho o say nche be sha na me your politician na so definitely na the sports program ne there na just one aya busuan na sa enti ye be na sa legend you see the TNA Enra yeshe Italy versus Spain na the entire American earlier on say Enra de nkomu kwen eni your tournament from your qualifiers ayebo your friendly matches ayebo any started tournament no on the evidence of what the Italians have shown in the tournament so far. They are not a team that comes with any strategy to defend. And because they are blessed with methods that are game controllers. Methods who hold the ball no a control game no. This why I can with you say see a boy game of 90 minutes at this Italian method able to control game for about 60 to 70 minutes. Now what can so a team and I'm catch what say Acquire Spain for far so much Italy in 2012. Ebro say Italy 4-0 in the final. South Korea they were so dominant. The Spanish were so dominant, and the Italians needed to go back and learn how to control games against opponents or Muslim ball control. And now Italy started a build this hard no. And from more qualifiers no more ball tournaments no more ball so far no. Italy are one country more back in a game to control the game. And right who you know. And yes, Italy came with a strategy to defend. The Spanish forced them to defend. They forced them to revert back to typical football na bono Catanasio no. And Spain for catches say young Catanasio. Na timi no mun kura ball no. I was so optimistic say Verratti, Jorginho, Insigne, Barella will come and control the game. But legend, coach a friend said Luis Enrique had other ideas. The games in our yesterday was the first game he played without a center forward, a proper number 9. He decided to say Obepo, a first number 9, central midfielders, so that Spain bet men about 6 midfielders in a game. And Enra was also here, proud to the game. And I brought your friend Caesar speak what I granted interview. And was say Spain for bet me stop Jorginho from playing now. Spain will continue to win the game. If they can stop Jorginho, because these are players our teammates and know Chelsea. He knows the capacity, the capabilities of a brand friends like Jorginho. Say Spain for bet me stop Jorginho from playing now. Bet me stop Italian team no. And yesterday they didn't only stop Jorginho, they stopped they stopped Verratti, they stopped Barella, they stopped Insigne. Now the coach in here was very simple. Italy started to build up, almost started with either Jorginho and Verratti. So moving from Verratti to Jorginho, that's what we started build up now. The boy come Leonardo Bonucci because in terms of passing from the back, he's one of the best when it comes to defenders. Passing. And yesterday, the high pressing football now with Ferran Torres and a branch reference Oyataba said Italy the ball is akoma Bonucci. Then you see them pressing Bonucci high. The ball no buy kwa nesanso eba. And the Enra in terms of dominance, the Spanish came and forced the Italians to revert back to the Catanaccio. Omene me ko boss defensive game na boy no. Nanya to me my opinion. Be me opinion. Nanya say Italians and Barcelona be defended. No, but rather Spain for the first one say go back and play Catanaccio type of football. Na Enra me ofa game ni nyina na me catch say so far in the competition Abrante friend say Pedri in terms of distance covered passes he's leading the race. Enra ye ball first half ni wie no na Spain for about 61% to 39% for Italy. Na Pedri ama 31 passes no completed 31 na 100%. Most of them are forward passes. Na Enra says Spain for me and 2-3 goals. It was because coach friend said Luis Enrique any proper number 9 in Fernando Torres, any proper number 9 in De Vivia, or be converted such chances na ni Omo. Abrante friend said Pedri, Oyataba, Ferran Torres, such chances na mo bomb home create no mo need a finisher. Well, to some extent, because the Italian defense and it came to their best. But let's not game ni ya. Nanya that resolute Italian defense no. Because still now those true boss no na Spain for ball. So true boss no mo bone na Bonucci ne Chiellini mu no mo bone na musa. Okay, first half no ball bia Pedri de ma Oyataba wo ja ball no wedachi. Clear ball e na musa na momumu na ekọ. But then they were just wasteful. And to Enra the honestly speaking legend me say omo ba omo be no me yen no do mo boy engine to so mo boy. Ben etene say e do tournament bi say ya. E na experience come to play and experience at its best Bonucci Chiellini and now legend Manuel Wade one person I feeling pa Nua as a goalkeeper legend on him said Nua 1.93 meters Manuel Nua in terms of height legend when him say Donnarumma watching no Donnarumma 1.96 Enra sa goalkeeper when he save Italy game ni nyina because in terms of experience Sena Spanish for more experience a legend game no come back killing before penalties and also game there carefully you could clearly see Sena Italy for penalties more than the Spaniards. It drew the last 30 minutes in a year bono between Italy and Spain they no open penalty shootout no the Italians. And it was because they had a lot of confidence in that goalkeeper nation on the screen. Wow. He saved 2 great balls. Legend. In the first half, we saved Bobby from Danny Omo. Powerful ball. The penalty shooter, this was the ball we saved my Italy for team qualification. And the Enra no. Anyways, yeah. Morata ball no. And the Enra say Italy in qualification. Want this goalkeeper to the experience level of the center backs and Italy qualifier. It was one game a legend Masha. For neutralizing every aspect of Italy for strength. And I think it was just that. Sana now can a legend one team, a very young team. Danny Omo, Oyataba, Pedri 18 years. He just 18 years. Eric Garcia. These are young guys. Into legend. Yeah, we show all the very best. And me happy, say Frederico Chiesa. At one form now, the Juventus we no there could PM a European Championship. No, at the moment, a blue stage BC a Juventus players in the Baba save woman. It was just fine. So to me, shares I go no. Banners was save woman. So I team now. Me line up now. Is
what some say. Goalkeeper is save woman.
Oh, the mechanism. The mechanism. Me can no me. Me see the experience of the centre back. Centre back in the
was it centre back?
No. Was this playing for neutralize your money?
Center back.
And you goalkeeper in the save.
Center backs. The experience level of their center backs. I spoke about experience here.
No, but especially Chiellini, you know.
Yeah.
Obo from 4 months to number 5.
And I make an exactly.
Exactly.
So the experience enter and can me see the goalkeeper, the safest pair of hands one. Then the experience level of this centre backs, and this centre backs are Juventus centre backs
who were neutralized.
And Chiesa and share the only goal for Italy.
And Chiesa goal was beautiful.
Exactly. Sweet that is goal. My point. And me say, I'm Italy national team it can never be.
But we are in an keeper and save you.
Ah, keep on it. Oh, Nasa legend, remember? Legend.
Our Juventus.
Frederico Chiesa. Oh yeah, do player.
Ah, alone.
Oh yeah, do player. Oh yeah, do player. Oh, Juventus player.
My paper no.
Me pa say.
Chiesa paper no.
Oh yeah, it's a 2-year loan there with obligation to buy. So he's our player.
I know who. I know about one.
Wait, on about one season.
Is it or baton and didn't send any me Fiorentino.
Oh, that be Juventus. Say yeah, turn bet a 2-year loan with obligation to buy. And
the obligation to buy it just say that many do buy.
Yes.
Obianya na England dey say we no eligible na we dey say straightforward in England.
And just straightforward sir, but I have the hope say on be qualify. Oh, but mecha and Kevin Semencha Zakito man, Dr. Kevin Semencha or Senra.
No, he was on point.
We enjoy Zakito pa.
He was minimum agodo nya yes ani man.
What's that last week na?
Eto musa man.
Last week na rather de. What's that last week?
Oh, into.
Last week na rather de second born chair no. And I'm
Dr. Kevin.
Dr. Kevin. And I'm Buzan's our baby want to say. Was any what date to say Spain for me for no. No, the no was one chair. Now, next time say. Legend. England for they deserve final of this tournament. In say tournament, you know, you were some teams be a show.
Spain was deserve.
Must show great level of consistency from group stages to baby Baba drone. Denmark fire I dear pa. The minim whether they get the inspiration from the incident na to Christian Eriksen dia. Best Denmark for baby jina further no so. Na Delaney ejina ha sei. Na Horsbeck ejina ha. Na so mo boss 4-2-3-1 formation na. How they defend in numbers and how they attack with Paulson more attacking.
Marino players will match him now.
Yeah. So and see on that score, Omobeba the boss a compact game na Denmark for Ebono. Be legend. Masho England for now. They are able to meet any test. Test the beer irrespective of the tempo of the game. Coach Professor Gary Southgate condition the players ni show mu ye Diomoba. Calvin Phillips. Any branch of friends say Declan Rice. Me give na me question. I'm going to watch between these four players. Delaney, any branch of friends say Emma Horsbeck. Then Calvin Phillips, any branch of friends say Declan Rice in the central midfield of these two teams. When he could decide the game no. Because me who Phillips matum boase ahwe against Croatia. Matum me boase ahwe against Air Germany. These are two big games. I will bet me they are pushing the might of the English. And indeed, in these two games, you know, they reign supreme.
Tobuasi.
Legend. Oh,
Asemba Tobuasi. The kind of somehow can't far about the Italian midfield.
Oh, sir, legend.
But dear Chiano pay. Only Dr. Kevin Dinko. Or send a man who didn't say Spanish. To the Tobuasi.
But I was saying,
said the Kevin Phillips, they order Tobuasi.
Why aren't you blaming and say, on the evidence of what we have seen? So we say you
and how the project
exactly
tina make us say to boss me can say jayo because say those project in ra about the Italian midfield no tina say to boss kakra
Calvin Phillips Calvin
and say na don be feel no
also nyaba da be way you pull no mo dem kakra na mo muscle select me I will ask come na mo ba
dem ma for om ni pull but and e be hu om
legend. Honestly speaking, on the evidence of form guide that you win this tournament, since England should get 2-1 or 3-1 victory against Denmark.
Okay, Yanko.
Piloto.
Say ya, Nsiumusa.
Ebi beso.
Dibo, ma min kan menu mienu. Mienu a minim se na me Italy sa but.
Oh,
I've had messages sa. Babe ayi Ken me offer say back one kind. Na I say always show you pa. Na o send me message bi am be say share ne among few ones ah. Be say hands and but Ken say Adencha say good morning uncle. And your entire yesterday striker really underrated the Spanish national team, but they were a better side from kickoff to the end of the game. Quite unfortunately, the best team lost the game last night. Kudos to the Spanish national team. My man of the match, Daniel Olmo. Okay. And now, by Bisu Fitakra, I do. But I pointed to the fact say you, me, especially you, you're most painful.
Oh yes.
Papa Bisu Fitakra, but you say, and Zakito, who cried the woman can ask him. As a Zakito can Spain, no na. As a Spain, by the end of the day, no. Ekoba say Spain for no.
Enrique surprising you now in the selection. On say this was the first time Obo a game with 6 midfielders without a center forward, a reference point. They said the Obo with Alvaro Morata, no. And the analysis was based on how Spain Abomu games and the selection Luis Enrique Eye. So what did they mention? I say, once after game, they say, "Uti na." I say, or share how Italy defenders ne containing Lukaku no. Then there was no need of playing a center forward as a reference point for Spain attack no. Italy for no be containing it said don't be containing Lukaku no. But rather no on more reference points. Once our Henry game na, is similar to the European Championship in 2012. Italy and Spain no more the same group. No, Italy, Spain, Ireland, and Croatia. Italy and Spain about the first game of the group. Almost 1-1. So what's your first game now? Spain ball with a center forward. Italy dominated the midfield because Italy by with Pirlo, Montolivo, Marchisio, and Daniele De Rossi. Whilst na Spain was Sergio Busquets, Xabi Alonso, Xavi, Iniesta no. Even that first game, no more at the group stage, you know, Italy dominated the midfield. In the final game, Italy share Spain after that group stage game, no. And Vicente Del Bosch decided to say, more with a reference point, and I said a number 9, and I'll call with Fabregas. Said the Belgian more numbers to control the game because the strength of the Italian national team is their midfield. Similar thing, and then Luis Enrique, or realizing who say. The strength of the Italian national team, reason why I will be an Italy about this tournament, on teaming control games against Italy, they say they have midfielders who team control the ball better than opponents on no mabo. It may a day and a metimia weekend almost strength. Then let me add 2 additional midfielders. Danny Olmo, Alton as force number 9, and Uyataba. Ferran Torres, they will classify him as a typical winger and I say a typical attacker. It's or are they more men in teacher will say before the game analysis na you know Luis Enrique accepted say Italy could the best midfield combination at the tournament. It's to play against them there's a wild number omo. It's tactically he got it right. That's what I said what I say. Tactically he got it right. But before the game no say the next play is ball and then the selection no. Na bibia anchire say so you use the same strategy. Obetia control the midfield against Italy. Enti otenke fast. And the man a clear idea. Italy game no more boy against Belgium no. Because Belgium see one country. Because they have good midfielders, quality midfielders. Kevin De Bruyne, Yuri Telemas, Azel Vessel. These are midfielders who multi control game. It's at their level. Now some more against this Italian midfield multi control. Who your coach you start finding solutions. May then met me no more ball midfield new control ball. Then let me add more numbers. Say the be a bit me control midfield. Tactically, Luis Enrique was excellent yesterday. But remember what they did go by a chance. Spain they possess a bonus. By Spain and creating more chances than Italy. Spain they possess a bonus better than Italy. But man creating more chances they go than Italy. But say what you say. Say Basi possess a bonus. Spain possessing better than Italy. But man creating better chances than Italy. Oh, on just say. Say who possess a ball and just will be creating all the chances. And you will possess a ball and just will create all the chances in the game. And I'm a boy. It's not my baby. Bona a yubo fa keeper so betu Nicolo Barella. Or train Aspilicueta. That was a clear opportunity to any goal post. Or say Coach Sergio Busquets. Clear chance. ball na he the ball post. It was a clear chance because the goalkeeper was not in the post.
They are first half.
But I'm Barella there.
Dom they end the first half.
And the first half they got the ball post.
They end the Emerson.
Emerson did the ball post. The ball post. Then she chance na Inya Domenico Baradi. The clearest chance in the game.
More than
the bobo ayi. Obobo keeper na. Oya taba na yan ka ball no. Ball ni biti no. O head no.
Empty you know.
Only keeper. Where should your leg? O nine. So obi di ni ti bobo. Zaki to obi di ni ti bobo. Eno obi di ni nine bobo. Why na ye comfortable so beti abo? Udi uti eno nine. Why na ye comfortable so beti abo? Say what the mention say. It is to what I'm trying to say ni say Spain e possess a ball. But one thing is say there is a common rule for every tournament. You know because you boy a lot of matches at tournament. One good game out of number of matches you born or tournament doesn't make you the favorite to play in the final. Between the two teams, whilst a Spain a good game and run between the two teams, their journey at the tournament it still deserve final than Spain. And almost show say whilst Italy as almost no on say anka 3-4 years ago and Italy ball said the almost ball and run Mr. to can you be on because Italy for the no motie. The Democratic Republic of Italy, their foundation was on work. Ejumaye and omode build on country no. It is a Italy for Catanasua, Mr. To omoye ejuma to get resource. And omoye ejuma thing. It is this is the foundation of the nation. It will transfer the ball football Catanasua no mobono. And yet they are you possess more than them. They will work a lot to get resource. And no game no boy no. Almost I show the other side of the Italian national team. Say Mr. To you need to play above your strength to get results against them. And omo antidote to any style be our debeba. So bo against them. Star number and run is similar to the last 10 minutes against Belgium. Omo decide some be continue Belgium for no more jai play the ama Belgium for no. Until extra offside am to Omaya prepared for tournament. Omaya prepared to win a tournament. Omo start to contain any team at the tournament. Amo airborne. Me to me say me picking me favorites. Not Spain one of them. The reason was simple. Spain, Italy, Belgium. We said before another game, not Spain about 29 games at was normal lose just one. Before another game, na Italy about 32. Normal lose be. Before Belgium ni Italy, bono. Na Belgium akọ 30 games ewa bro bian show mo. It will for these three countries omo run. After about 2018 World Cup ni wie ya, e kire say results omo achieve any the progress omo team na making no. E better than any other country over European Championship ni bi. Based on results, omo results omo nya. Because it's not easy to go 33 matches. Ewa bra Mr. to yen 29 matches ni asha 1. 30 matches ni en share. It's clearly so what share these three teams matches or mobile or much less size I'm to whilst you can talk about Spain inexperience, but look at Belgium or more maturity. Unfortunately for them, almost share Italy on that day, almost share a team Mr. Tunon so well prepared so we need tournament in the but what share our three teams here clearly almost form a normal debate tournament in Mr. Na your form a normal deserve say baby omudruno so mutimidru Rika there but on say there are certain things is see what purchase so any day na can ball time our penalties ni do you know so we had bia omokoto so no that fear I clean the dishes jodi album we see a torso the first one no Spain the win you but clean this one na win say Spain for person your penalty am to so you captain of a team now could choose o win ya o person cross side our fans wo enti yodi aba torso first one so yem fan cost when at least there one na we only choose ha enti Felix Bridge was confused then mamen cost second one. These are some of the things I can say players develop do stage bia it's not only about ball no modo monaika no but their level of modunti in all of Spain team now ade a normal lack say normal lack a quality leadership at every single point obechire bibi ɛno na ɛde the importance of Sergio Ramos ɛba no nti Spain bɛkɔ fie na ɔmakɔdwo ɔma home Enrique surprise will be here because the country Spain kwa no mo nyini some country no bɛbɔ semi-final a contain Italy team from their first game of the tournament. No matches some the best team at the tournament, but Italy show a lot of experience. Some more big boys, they do big movement or more the big heart to take decisions. Bema boda and they game the mention down kum bibri. And ra ahoma and now matching 1 a.m. And now matching 1 a.m. And now me share Argentina and Colombia Copa America nibi. Na me na kwaku da menchen wada. Na yebo game na meka asem ba ko chem. Sika ko no wonya sei.
Omenya 8 September.
8 September. Ohebo pa.
Papa bia.
Ompebo 8 de Alice Ezeka. Na me anim no kure ni. Be ma bo ada yemfa no kure nka asem.
Pane boba onimbo.
Yemfa no kure nka asem. Enana no mo ma mehwe omunye opportunity to watch Messi do ma Messi bibi.
Covid ki say ntisa.
Opportunity me show Ronaldo in
Ronaldo will feel that what that no hebo no. Izoto. Yeah, no the gem. That makes you more Euro championship. I don't know what the version of. It's all Izoto. And no hebo penalty say
what the kind of boy Abranti any bono and what he offers his team. Me who player currently out Tiasa Siswam to or control game. I had creativity. Some goals. It is a line of Messi.
Oh, Caso Bianca so. Yes, I know.
Say your mammy and Sam Memo, Mizutu. Or Babe control game no. Emani Timo. Born a year bono. Maybe a fancy opponent no way a strong method on person control game no. Na Messi na be come for this no beji game no control many team.
Yes dear say.
Oria say team ni lack creativity a. No say this creativity na momo.
Yes dear.
Almost happy goals no asa ko se go amomo. So what the mention say o. Enti Mizoto enra watching him because at a certain point na Colombia for na twa na ama ne source no ho nyina emoja ene da ho no. Ehun nyina emoja.
That is what happens there unless you don't know Copa America. Prince you Copa.
And you be any stand one.
Copa America.
Monipana.
That is the state of the
competition. 2007. Try new pass.
Danilo.
Juventus ni bina.
Obotu. Quadrado. J11.
To 20 pass or something.
And me who play am too. So ofa ball na or attack opposition. Players go good no so to say line no Messi. And as he chasing so e kromfo. As he chasing no so e kromfo. Enti bema Saturday so you were a big game which looking at the standard and you know and so be make a case. On says a European Championship final on Sunday. But Copa America final between Brazil and Argentina. And no, yes, Saturday. Adiachi Sunday. Adiachi Sunday, and European Cup final. There's always a story about Denmark anytime budget tournament. So when him how they won the European Championship in 1992. Masa, baby or Modron, you need to be very careful.
Baba me too. Now how many defenders? Watch out.
This is a country. Baby or my baby Druno. The last time I know Mudru no more kwako final AJ Cup. Baby or Modri aside 92 mun rubida at any major tournament too. Oh England or semi-final. About semi-final. This is not England first semi-final. England over European Championship and it says boy against Germany. Germany is on penalties. The last World Cup about 2008 against Croatia. Croatia in 2-1. But what I'm trying to say is Denmark for on time semi-final. Omabana once. TT European Championship no semi-final. Omabana once. The last time Omudru no more final. And it came with a story. Say Obia tournament no man qualify you. Yugoslavia for and a quarter bomb Bosnia.
Mekaipa.
And they are two mason. And they did Denmark for the buy. So what did I say? Almost about this championship, Mizoto. I'm about this championship, no. Mizoto. Their first game, it was like tournament in the Kromunyabo. Look at how they qualify.
Yeah.
Also, we winning one match in the group stage. It's in name, there is a story.
England.
I support Italy. But trust me, I will prefer Italy playing England than Denmark. I'm telling you the truth. They say I prefer because
I don't know.
But it's not boss.
But
Hadn't the other Italy.
Peter Michael say. And I also want to ask, where Kwame Arsenal, has football ever come home? Football now is here back home. There be almost home no almost say football no man dey buy. It's coming home. It's in your cap no. Football no mo dia na afa na football no kon na me ya wo hu kwan ba. By set Denmark ko ha anyuma e de hopa tin.
Boss, okay. Yemgam kakra na yemra fie mehwe de ekoso ewo fie na enra run of 16 of the MTN FA Cup no kotoko ebia no ebra ometra obo ase ehye Asoko Deportivo kamienu ema Deportivo eti kanemu baako na nemu players omo GMP wane de Deportivo nkura no a de tie nie abrante ne
o check na Samuel
me check no ni ho na na Gideon na ho mini Gideon na ba for kura no obeba
Kojo set
very good ni din ede Kojo set no she jersey number 22 wona nya MVP players omo boy nyina no
emfie miensani chipsa or we Kojo seta
woni ana
say
okay
we university student
wow
yes no Kojo set ni be no do no man nya da jam boy
but ma be boss
and I come and word Kojo set this gamma
what position be
number 10 no na about 10
okay
ono bo say 10 no ne gamma pa
captain Masamia Somra haro ani Kojo set ajipa yi
one gamma
eti de atiaro no Kojo set
mo ka gamma sanifu na mo fa Kojo set ga ne 3
okay
Kojo set
but what MVP
ozo ya akwala
usa
money penny oya akwala
eti Kojo set enenya most valuable player e wo game no nura andu support de na mu nya no but just last one nya okay
Kojo set
andu support de no one nya best defender e wo game no mu different chechemu no
Samia no say de untia
yes ena Samuel Usu no
de any best defender
boss Samuel Usu no Deportivo akra no
promising player of the match yes so me miensa FA Cup
eni miensa no I said Kojo nya MVP no andu support de no ye best defender ena Samuel Usu no enya most promising no Samuel Usu de no kra no na nkomo de koma set Kojo no na age no wona nim kakra ena ma omo de bre Samuel Usu
no and chomom nya ye no na
yes ti de tie no
Samuel Usu na bokona no akra keto
wona nya most promising no nti we de ahye bia ne ho biem yenko anim na enema chisa ba so no Accra Young Ones
na ayi na kotoko ye no ne also ayi Samuel wad na uyi ba no another match for
no nyime ehwe
Is ya to so ya papa ya wie bibia boss enema chisa ba so ya Accra Young Ones ne House of Folk Mediama Olympics Atram any Lagos Cities Bebo Sharks any Tema Youth na Adriana any Ash Gold etimi abo na maso krodu agiri yese afei eno abaso Lagos City team no mu de ne mo players no na woni mu a or focus on FA Cup award later no the Premier League atwa so.
We know them and they also know us, so it's nothing new. We are just continuing the job. Know them, some from certain clubs, some by playing them. When I was with my former club, we played them twice and we've seen them, and I've watched most of their games when I came home, so I know them quite well. We don't want to change a lot because time is very short. Very, very little you can do to change everything in a very short time. So we only spoke to them, told them how the tempo is going to be and how they will be sliding from one end to the other. But we had a very good ball orientation and all that. So I think they are ready to deliver. You can see in their eyes. For now, I don't talk to them about the league because we have the FA Cup at hand. And we are done with that, then we talk about the league. Like you rightly said, we have to win one match out of the two and win both to be a plus. But
Good. Yamra na menka wo say Kumasi Asante Kotoko acting communications manager. David Obinya ko unhu say ne Facebook wall. Watchro to hono mo say enei. Wo say dey si aircon no a Emmanuel Jamfi game a wo muni bechem ebetumi abono. Jamfi eligible to play. Na eno ena nhwemu kakra no etime ba ye say coach ni de no so na no so etumi eka ho. Na reporter ebese no echemu dia na je say nhwemu a omunya from FA no ene say wogi sa asotwe no a both FA Cup any league matches and our survey and until so survey we dia na just Jamfi ehun so say the game no obetumi abobi weekend na no and a reporter yes I gather live on today's post no dia dance yes omo hweda ni empanimfo ni nyi sa and until Sunday no se bibia akoye di ombetumi Mamedo Jamfi arrest na game no omo amfa na mo a de no so etie ewo ho eno no na sikana sikana and the coach Richia 3,000 na Jamfi 2,000 no eno ena lawyer Red Army ejidi yese also mutua na Bright Ajeman ena e confirm yese say the mutua ska no e de access a cost no e de every one mo good ye ma wie na menka wo say ukopiem e wo Dreams FC a game o motimi e boy na je so many Chelsea boy no a nipa maako enum na yetimi a charge wo mu a say the nhye no AC Econo Vidislav Viric ono no 3 accounts just na so twene miensa no me charge no tanso na Abdul Hanan Abu ono na ye Chelsea coach ono nso no account baako anano motimi edit trainer so nipa we officials no eye Haruna Sedu na Kofi Akosa eje video no chiwo mo so mo nso no any player aje ni Mboaten omo nyina no etenetene omo nsa bia nti omo nyina no ya ka omo bomu a yeso omo momode na afei omo emra ambetimi akaso mbe apie anaso omo betro na afei empanefo atie omano disemu a eno ne ne eba meeting no make say de afiti ase a ye hwe ne mo say efifo no wi a ye behu ne yesi ye on Coronation Park hwan ena sobo no ebo no no mo se ene omedi nkomo kakra afa mu a betting no mawurawura mu a efe no amo mu krata no eno nso mbedi nkomo kakra wo ho boss ye sorry na minim se benya kwanya yi video ne dia na wia
dia hia
baba yara na ready na pobima so ready
ene se ka say beti
eno de enti no baba yara no ukọ pobima no a enchemu no eye miensa de din kan kra na eye hostels no born again yam fa pobima no hostel no ohun se omato tiles no e de afa ho de tosumi no eye wo no na e ka so moto no eno nso no eguso koso den na de tosumi ensa won pobima no me pa cho ai pobima ni hostels no
na zafi no mo foundation
yes omoto wo no
na so wo no foundation
eno matale onso matale
na foundation aba so bi aye construction na
ente amiensa ti
na utu amna no we very full level yeah foundation utu amna na the blog mi no si manya foundation
sa
level
awudi anwa no gu ana flow level foundation red ni wia
o me payment for mo betu foundation amami eno ya amna eno ya fena amna no big graph for
no the blog mi no si manya
full level we start blog pe full level until level no mo pe no munya level ni wia fena
so munya we no to blog so some say the anwa be feel it
be feel it
na ni ya foundation
da be foundation ya amna and you're feeling and you're full level
me free foundation
the foundation
yeah me ba me akọ ayi engofo buta question about BA4 no letter no
see me wo reply F the ma Asante Kotoko
ameba ye ba no so ba me say clear dey be 1 minute ayi BA4 no letter no macho no clubs no
yeah
mama yen start so mum fan koma GF engofo say salute na be na Fire Rangers for choice
omo de akoma ga aka ne the ministry
no omo de na social media go GF for so omo ko GF for say pe and the clubs ni nyina na munu mistake mu directors no stakeholders
and Gabon half was omo mobo hobium
na RF chairman no northern region wakika bia che Raizo so nim no Abu Raizo wakika bia che bro half for no pa say more nyel say crying babies
aso mu jabo no bokra
ambo mu nyai kika bia che rom nti adaje no na enim to dem say bebo no 1 minute ne ko but you know anyway but natural there was emra ni no mra
ya pa
ya ni no da bi
ya ni na we
ni specialist
yes
eye doctor no surgery ubanu no ne ko wani ha akoso am post office kuma se anomanje omsa obekwai omo ayi La Paz opposite Access Bank na Bruno Itomo Techiman Kinsol. Number 0245339960. 0245339960. And one na oko. Kennedy satellite say bra. Never pay home theater ni full machine ni TV atete ni nyina so laptop ni de keke microwave oven ni nyina ho Kumasi Family Plaza building first floor Boss FM Patase so Womu Wadum House building first floor mo ben depot before Kennedy Junction. Number is 0244 385128 0244 385128 and one na bibia kama ko Franco na go pay phones ni bi or TV or your accessories in access branches no Kumasi or 0206 310483 Binya Franco 0206 310483 and one no. Okay, and Bavo, where they so wa unim.
Tell auntie, you know,
who's the best at Okasa check.
And for
2 minutes here.
But for protest normal winning over.
As can as ama Oma Kodasrana.
Is that
to say?
It's almost a year. I am the year.
I'm more points than I
lead
RT with 5 points with RT with the game in hand.
Sure, Matisse is very blue.
Given
This I said when
yes, Quasamu. And then come on, escort meeting there no. About this about the stadium. But Martin was made there. The design committee asem. And then come on sitting on
getting report say. Report I mean and say referee report on the coin no. O state wo mu say enyo me course wo park ne so no. R2 supporters ye bi na bi United supporters ye.
Why not draw?
But who caused the abrupt end of the game? That is the most important thing.
No.
R2 issue near when they were attacking. You understand? That time game they are stopping you. They were attacking them.
Not free park no so.
Now free park no call no.
Obi free park so call they don't know what we got R2 for you.
Yes so one they stop. The game have been stopped. I don't mean our park and so. Then they were attacking R2 supporters. And I'm so retaliating. It got nothing to do with
me can draw attention to something. Say I deal with this record between them first school.
No, sir, Rabbi.
From the reports that I'm picking, they say, Timer BA supporters ni chase referee we here. Oba back or say born in your penalty. Obe resume play no. R2 supporters eso start and no na referee go we say. You are reading BA for release no. And really maybe for release go
BA for chase no.
Abun.
Okay. But that did not cause the abrupt end of the game. So he came back.
Yes, the first half new year.
But he came back. And now RT for no see any penalty. Why
penalty? No. Oba ye no. No, I said Isijibo Mpatuti. Oba ye no o change decision no. Match in 5 minutes ye go we first half ye go we yo.
Na no one ye kan.
Until I know because abrupt end. Ye go first half new year. And almost obo man nko dressing room. Be for no say because omo say okwa on ba biom bo am bu ni ntiro because on bi match
wa beto aso wa beto ball so awie
so D5 so am abu no and the dress and D5 is here
wa be di ato aso awie di okwa on ma biem say
at the first half no by the way no and also on to aso so he didn't control the game
aside no say osi sumaba
video tweet on one fair two captains video no video no me the mamu ha no he called the two captains and spoke to them say when the dress say and the dress
like do and dress crana that is what he said.
Oh yeah, he said it by the dress and no friend was say senior where the next be tina o 10 a.m. you better ball no so 8 a.m. before I be a stadium ho referee no 8 a.m. no do some and I try to report to me say two supporters ni nyina no and ye ma dey see ono no so I've seen the report
okay
ono so confirm that
baba
we cause that end
baba
confirm it
nyabotre
tell pato
worry
I'm a we
na what issues
me mo birthday be say me meet my ya
oh ntimi nya say
madaroma Abigail do and was ye mfama Gloria Oponkunadu a ono wo so am multi credit
Oba na dem oba.
Oba to Oba.
Hey, enu gre hu chen.
We Kwame Gideon. Any yeah some more.
They do all the swami area how my mazak man I'm trying. Okay. Like fast enya kakra.
Yeah.
Yeah na pa akonya just.
Honestly I enjoyed letting her know come on some. I enjoyed it from the Northern RFA chairman. You see league back kwa yebo. They started by saying say If you know Eboa, Northern region clubs to qualify, come up promise almost. Whilst you were all performing, then it moved from helping the Northern clubs to Tamale City because now phenomenon a lead zone. Say if in the Eboa, and to sit Tibaya RTU just be lead first. Now no city to RTU. So one inconsistency in just lies and all sort of issues. Against
any lies, allegations.
No say you prove say enya no correct.
Prove way.
One omuka say Baumiana ama omo decision against unity nyamba bonten. So yesterday I asked them on the platform.
No decision na dey baba.
Almost it is because of vice.
And a ban said there was nothing like that. I mean, Car said there was something like that. But a ban and cancel the suspicion.
I'm not league number 4.
So, I think that I really enjoyed the RFA chairman.
But I brought half a class. Me no brought half a 4. Me no more need the weekend. The biamu kwana qualify. So aga, they am the only from the zone.
So how number number of teams now.
About proximity and it helps them. You know, I know the
number of teams no more
than qualify no
me just say oma ba ntiafi ba ku bi na northern teams ne ba obi na ebo obi and away na
team bobo na modi boy
you teams na as a time
just look at the first 5. Ubenya 3.
Say come on 3 points in my 2.
Just look at the first 5. Ubenya 3.
So be a 4 pa na ebo abo 4 ma go premier.
Almost say come on my 2 be show man. Come on team ntina krumo.
And they say no, but for course saying
55. I forgot 58 plus points I want you know.
And I was saying
53.
So I have to move to 58. 55 to 56. And you over. This weekend say before Elkonof. When you have a bien see him here.
Before Elkonof saying or quite Timber. Timber. Okay, wasn't so maybe I was that. Look at the table and say now what conclude.
Love him. Na points no. O lose wa obession na.
Let me just say 58 now was saying. Was saying.
Wasn't that?
Also 30.
Let me add you.
So add you 53 but or the 3 points or 56.
Or the 3 points.
Only BA.
How what you know?
Fact is that BA no. I know replay by body player to be PE.
Oh,
56. This weekend he goes and lose in one. League
na aka
3 matches.
I got 3 matches now. Billy lose our points with there. Ghana and only
there 2 points.
Only the BA so. Last match. But from last one.
No, last na home the smooth level.
Na home match no qualify.
Now you don't call baby man.
I think what about the match now Tamale.
About Tamale no match.
About ni na Tamale.
All the
That be this weekend.
Go be Kimrana Jibo Fata.
Your points in wa na samasa.
Go be yanko una ko.
Executive council ni shao. Yeah, Pababa. Now, we saw discussion Division 1 Premier League games na kanina no. Me so much concerned with omo meeting na Ekoso. Any dey be free for aba. Nya say how I be at me every league on a successful note. And the executive council. Legend. Kumasi Asante Kotokonya qualification over a Division 1 side Asqua Deportivo. My game ne life by me Tumbo as SF in the Kakra. How Deportivo boys and intimate continue Kotoko anytime on Munu Bisharana and John Am and Shadantia says. I don't remember hearing you. This is a club by you. I don't know. What you want? Not prepare. Tim said Deportivo for boys in so much points said you bet me no matter 2-2. Deportivo for performance against Kumasi Asante Kotokonya. but it was good say Kotoko nya qualification because say 90% say Kotoko elusu league na the next line now meeting dey call or next route meeting dey call Africa MTN FA Cup and January we are mechano say Kotoko have to channel a lot of energy to start MTN FA Cup
enyoma kakra enna mensa so enyoma kakra mu na because of time na esi nya adaje pa na ye semete hande I can easily say betting syndicators area league nim and omufri Cote d'Ivoire omo ye Arabs omo ti Cote d'Ivoire and omo ba be wura ye league no mo decide league matches my na me ya aduma because me hold unti no ochina na anytime be benya ho bia no ye nwura sa ade nim and I will give you evidence games on my fixe and the amount of money I dey my clubs players referees in the league and it will surprise you. Most of your referees no more the league if the FA NDC come person would almost mama come hold the league no the last 2 games
referees also count.
Oh yes, the last mka say me more league ni bi mo no muntu o mo ka
asamba ho ebeti me jabo
so tell me channel no muntu o mo ka ne ento league ni so for us there abas for us there o ma league na wi
no ba asamba league there sem fan
ba baby asem
no ba no say no obi na
baby asem no no mizoto baby asem no no eh clubs no mo fight for relegation no e ho na problem no unim say Olympics and 11 wonders game no Olympics 11 wonders game no obi di 79,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, 79,000 Ghana cedis. Half of the money e come our clubs in Mbako. Hey. Dem say e beba ho ne aba behwe. Me obi a me feel say do stage bia so to esa wo twema so kakra na ho ba bia wo gina. Esa Asante Kotoko on Emmanuel Jamfi issue no. Based on the reply from the Ghana Football Association, I'm Ukrasi here no. Omofa Jamfi nkobo biche match no.
Ebati omo.
Omofa Jamfi nkobo biche match no. After Kotoko send the come FA through email. Ebusa FA ni say Emmanuel Jamfi ni coach ni suspension no. FA Cup ne ka ho ana. This was the reply from the FA because of time. Or say the disciplinary committee decision stated matches suspension, that is both the league and the FA Cup matches. In effect, Emmanuel Jamfi has served his 1 match suspension today in the FA Cup match round of 16 game. Once the fine is paid, player Emmanuel Jamfi will be eligible to play in the next competitive match into bracket league match 33, Premier League match 33. From the FA, on person much say the suspension free disciplinary committee by above the FA Cup and the Premier League. It is a Jamfi Amwanra game Nibia. A chess next league game mobile which against Bichim match day 33 no. Emmanuel Jamfi betting about Sekotoko fine now. On Barreto, or say again. Head coach Mariano Barreto has served 1 match out of the 2 matches suspension today in the FA Cup, MTN FA Cup round of 16 game. Head coach Mariano Barreto must serve the 2nd match suspension in the Premier League match day 33 game. Once the fine is paid, head coach Mariano Barreto will be eligible for the next match, that is Premier League match day 34. We a reply from the FA to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It clearly FA na catch Asante Kotoko say. 1 Emmanuel Jamfi the 1 match suspension no because 1 more Deportivo game ni bi no or you qualified to play in the next league game akotoko bebo against Bechem Barreto su 2 no was 7-1 against Bechem ye bomma de 33 ni wie na Barreto ankwa akotoko twa omo fine wie a Barreto ti meet na bench
right in the final game captain
Mizoto me flip me phone na me hu ibi on website we also already coaches in Africa. The House of Folk coach Samuel Bodu is ranked number 9.
The whole Africa.
So the whole Africa House of Folk coach is ranked number 9. Now person Busa say obeja tuma. The website is sportscorner.com.
One thing about surveys, no say oh yeah, and then what were the
well one
Parameters.
parameters no but
and as I won't be so I won't be come once
so
sir o ye ni ma de kura boadu no onye league boadu no onye bi omo hwe the last 8 matches a coach is abo ebi a depend the omo de ye no but what I say and yes I dey boadu the obeda go rating us
ebi so no back the last 3 seasons the performances with the various clubs you know the last
African in Ghana coaches have won leagues. Some have played in African competitions. So as open 8 and 10 and 7 year can you?
Yeah.
Oko Sudan will be Nigeria league
of course.
Okoba Africa Odrohen. Oko Egypt will be G-way. Oko South Africa they played in continental. For you to run me, I just say maybe our last 10 matches be.
Well, I think I'm with you.
Yes, I say Africa number 8 near the onye akakra bi obedru o say Africa next year
boss enya careful
assuming so say the whole of Africa
yeah do mo fa you di kan am dense ekwan mo fa so ye na say ti say dem go for koye
bodu be kwa Africa
yo mo BTL
as the liga nti samre ni bi okoko bodru semi final na ka here kan ke betimi
boss na mega say
so the trend to be I imagine are very bad
go for my idea
Rafi Prempe is my old good friend. But he cannot whistle this ball for a penalty. Now you can count me. No, person be can once but
no
I think it's a
time
remember to a number